In today's video I'm playing through Yoshi's Story. With there being a brand new Yoshi game releasing soon, I thought I'd play through one I've never played before. The only thing I knew about it going in was how kinda crazy the soundtrack is. I think if you listen to this for too long you genuinely might go insane. Trust me, I know from experience. I think I also watched a PBG video about this game years ago. The general premise of this game is that after Baby Bowser had turned the Yoshi's Island into a storybook, he stole their super happy tree, which made them all depressed. It wasn't looking great for them. But luckily, some baby Yoshis had just hatched, and they came up with a plan to defeat Bowser, and they were going to do it by becoming super happy. I was a little bit worried about this, since I don't think happiness is going to stop this, but I thought to myself, you know what, let's do it. Let's become super happy and get the super happy tree back. Man, this story really is just a CBeebies bedtime story. Anyway, I started the first level, and yeah, it's definitely a Yoshi game, alright. It had me eating enemies and throwing eggs around like a madman, but what makes this game a bit different is that you have to eat loads of fruit to finish a level. Just getting to the end won't do anything. Using the Miss Warp Sisters helps to get around a bit, and this sort of level layout reminds me of Wario World a little bit, where the game wants you to explore the level a bit rather than just run into the end. Poochie also turned up in this level, which was nice to see, and he guided me to this collectible, being a heart. But to be honest, there weren't as many collectibles as I thought there were going to be in this game. I think I'm just used to Woolly World, where it felt like there was loads of stuff to keep your eye out for. In this one though, it's pretty much just the 3 hearts in a level, and that's kind of it. The hearts are really useful though, as if you find all 3 of them in a level, you unlock all of the levels on the next page, except you can only play 1 level per world in a single playthrough, which I thought was kind of weird. To be honest, I didn't really understand any of this on my first playthrough, so I just played whatever level was available to me. So I started World 2, and I thought I'd go with a different Yoshi this time, being a red one. All the little Yoshis basically act as lives, and if I ran out, that would be it, so I had to be careful. And really, these first few levels weren't too difficult, and I found enough fruit to beat them pretty quickly. I really liked how the third level I played looked. It's got that nice Woolly World look to it, and overall I think the game looks alright. It's definitely got a charm to it, and I do really like how weird some of the enemies look, like these snake things that I had to jump on to change their direction. Also, the flower health bar reminded me of that old Yoshi DS minigame. What I found pretty funny though was when I realised that the Yoshi voice lines in this game were still used in newer Yoshi games, like Woolly World. You would have thought they'd change them by now, but I guess if they're still good, why change them, right? The next 2 levels weren't some of my favourites, to be honest. One had me trapped in this little jungle getting done in by bees, while the other one was a water level, so I was just swimming around trying to avoid these Subnautica looking monsters. Also, the little song that plays after you beat a level is just so... I don't know how to describe it. I think if I listened to this for too long I'd have to go and have a lie down. I know it's just the baby Yoshis singing and they're happy, but I'll be honest, I think I'm on Bowser's side. They're kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. I eventually reached Bowser's castle though, and after finding some more fruit and becoming happy, I started his boss fight. And really all I had to do was just hit him with some bombs. Also, I just kept eating the fruit off the super happy tree, which made life a lot easier. And after I defeated him, the Yoshis were happy now that they got their tree back. And that was it. I'd completed my first playthrough. Now I could have called it quits there and said I'm done with Yoshi's Story, but considering that I'd only played 6 out of the 24 levels in this game, I thought I'd try and play through at least a few more of them, especially as I found out that you could unlock a certain little character. And doing this I also got to see some of the little mini bosses that were in the levels, like this invisible guy. But what Yoshi did to the one in World 3 was actually really messed up. Its name was Cloud and Candy, and Yoshi just straight up ate it, and this Yoshi was happy after eating it as well, like he felt no remorse after doing that. One of the most memorable levels in this game though was definitely the Jelly Pipe, as the song that plays during this level is pretty iconic. This level is actually pretty fun. I like crawling around as Yoshi in these sewers. My least favourite level though was definitely the Piranha Grove in World 4. There were loads of these flying piranha plants around and they just kept eating me. Like they did not give it a rest. They fully wound me up, I'm not gonna lie. The worst enemies in this game though are definitely the Shy Guys in some of the Bowser Castle levels, as they were genuinely really mean. They carried these giant spike things around and they must have had aim assist or something, as they could just perfectly drop it on my poor little Yoshi. And it didn't help either that when I ate them it dealt damage to me. Like when has that ever been a thing? I thought Yoshi could eat anything, he ate a whole bloody boss earlier. Anyway, after defeating Bowser again, I'd completed my second playthrough, and I'd played through a few new levels, which was nice. But there were still quite a few levels left that I hadn't played, and also hadn't unlocked that certain little character, so I started another playthrough. And during the second level I played, I did a bit of exploring, a bit of rooting around, and I ended up finding this mysterious black egg. And after I beat that level, I could now play as Black Yoshi. He was finally here.
No, you don't. It ain't me.
Black Yoshi, I see you. You're right there.
But Mario, please let me get your credit card number.
And it was so cool playing as him. There's also a white Yoshi you can unlock, and they both have explosive eggs, which is pretty cool. But while I was playing this level, I wasn't paying any attention to how much health I had, so when this Shy Guy jump scared me, I died, and Black Yoshi got sent to Bowser's castle, and he was now gone, so I had to play as another Yoshi. But you know what, for the 2 minutes I got to play as him, it was pretty fun. And there is actually a way of recovering one of my captured Yoshis. During some levels I ended up finding these white Shy Guys, and I had no idea what I was meant to do with them. I couldn't throw them, so I basically just had them following me me around for a bit, but after I beat a level with one, it appeared on my character select screen, and when I picked it, it ended up flying to Bowser's castle and rescued one of my Yoshis for me, which was pretty nice. The level Jungle Puddle in World 4 was pretty crazy, as it had this giant fish that really wanted to eat a bit of Yoshi. These type of enemies are always a bit of a pain though, especially the ones in the Mario games, and if I got eaten by it, that would be it, that Yoshi would be gone, so I had to be careful. Even though I really shouldn't have got caught there, like come on, I was nowhere near it. There was then a Shy Guy Limbo level which was kind of fun, and there was also a level where I just had to spin around in a giant wheel, but my least favourite level in this game was definitely the one with all of the bullet bills in it. You'd think you could jump on the cannon, right? But weirdly, they're in the background, which I don't really get. Getting knocked off the edge by a bullet bill that wasn't even close to hitting me was annoying as well.
I hate this game so much.
So that combined with all of these annoying birds flying around made me die here quite a bit. It's weird because sometimes the game goes from being insanely easy to actually being pretty difficult, especially if you're trying to find all of the secrets in levels like this. Each level in the game has 30 of these melons that Yoshi can eat, and I did not fancy trying to find all of them in levels like this. But after playing for a little bit longer, I checked out what levels I'd played through, and after having only missed a few, I decided to call it there and be done with the game. I think if I liked the game more, I would have probably tried to complete every level, but I was happy with what I'd done, so I left it there. So yeah, I'd say this probably isn't my favourite Yoshi game of all time. I think Woolly World is still my favourite, but I do think this game is worth checking out and playing through at least once. But playing this has definitely made me more excited for Mysterious Book now. I can't wait for that. Anyway, thank you for watching. Definitely consider subscribing to become super happy like the little Yoshis, and I'll see you in the next one.